everyone's found their seat and it's time to get things a-rolling. So, now that it's close to Valentine's Day and there are all these festive decorations, Isaac, why do men fall in love at first sight?
Well, it takes a lot of time.
And now, to put a little love in the air with her beautiful voice, Julia Kading singing At Last.
At last, my love has come home. My lonely days are over, and life is like a song. Oh, yeah, at last. The skies above are blue, and my heart was wrapped up in clover. The night I looked at you, I found a dream that I could speak to, a dream that I can call my own. I found a thrill to press my cheek to, a thrill that I have never known. Oh yeah, you smile, oh, and then the spell's cast, and here we are in heaven. For you are mine at last.
Okay, so our next performer is Colin Mattoon playing and singing an original composition called "Fly." So if you're into a whole good looking guy who can sing and play songs that he wrote, have I got the CD for you?
Isaac, this is not an infomercial. Please welcome Colin Mattoon playing his own composition, Fly.
trying to fly. Fly with me far away. Let it be all of yesterday. Fly with me far away. Let it be all of yesterday. And fly with me far away. Let it be all of yesterday. And fly with me far away. You weren't going anywhere, staying by my side. Oh, and you were going everywhere, everywhere I tried to fly. Fly with me.
So, Kayla, let's say that maybe you broke something that didn't belong to you. What do?
I fix it.
Oh, I was just gonna tell her I broke it. Isaac, what do?
Well, here's what I do. I fix the phone just enough so that the next person who uses it thinks that they broke it. Oh, and KK, thanks.
Thanks, Isaac. I'll try to get over that during our next performance. The beautiful Miranda Palzer is singing Breakable.
Have you ever thought about
So our next song is. So our next song is called Wagon Wheel, and the chorus of this song talks about how to rock someone to sleep. So if you have any trouble sleeping at night, have I got a CD for you?
Isaac, what did I tell you?
Well, no, seriously. Look under your seats. One of you have one of my CDs. Seriously.
Seriously, look.
Seriously.
There's a CD under one of your seats. Who's got it?
All right. Awesome.
You'll do anything to sell that CD.
Yeah.
Please help me welcome Abby Larson and Izzy Benson singing Wagon Wheel.
Headed down south to the plains of the pines, turning my way from North Carolina. Staring at the road, pretty God, I see headlights. I made it down the coast in 17 hours, picking me a bouquet of dogwood flowers, hoping for a Robbie I can see my baby tonight. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Running from the cold up in New England, I was born to be a fiddler in an old-time string band. My baby plays the guitar, pick a banjo now. Home North Country, when this keeps forgetting me now. I lost my money, playing poker, so I had to leave. But I ain't turning back to living that old life no more. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Walking due south out of Roanoke, caught a truck ride to Philly, had a nice long talk. He's heading west from the Cumberland Gap, Johnson City, Tennessee, and I gotta get a move on, head for the sun. I hear my baby calling, running, and I know that she's the only one. If I die in Raleigh, at least I will die free. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Hey, mama, rock me. Hey, mama, rock me.
Okay, let's play a game. So, oh, okay. So you guys finish this phrase. It's cold out.
So Miley Cyrus froze to her wrecking ball.
Whatever. It's so cold out, Miley Cyrus put her clothes back on.
Doubtful.
All right. Next up is Morgan Lancourt singing "Let It Go" from Frozen.
The mountain night, not a footprint to be seen. A kingdom of isolation, and it looks like I'm the queen. The wind is howling like this swirling storm inside. Couldn't keep it in, heaven knows I tried. Don't let them in, don't let them see. Be the good girl you always have to be. Conceal, don't feel, don't let them know. Well, now they know. Let it go, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go, let it go. Turn away and slam the door. I don't care what they're going to say. Let the storm rage on. The cold never bothered me anyway. It's funny how some distance makes everything seem small, and the fears that once controlled me can't get to me at all. It's time to see what I can do to test the limits and break through. No right, no wrong, no rules for me. I'm free. Let it go, let it go. I am one with the wind and sky. Let it go, let it go. You'll never see me cry. Here I stand in the light of day. Let the storm rage on. My power flurries through the air into the ground. My soul is spiraling in frozen fractals all around. And one thought crystallizes like an icy glass. I'm never going back. The past is in the past. Let it go, let it go. And I'll rise like the break of dawn. Let it go, let it go. That perfect girl is gone. Here I stand, and here I'll stay. Let the storm rage on. The cold never bothered me anyway.
Our next performer not only plays the guitar, but he sings at the same time. This obviously takes a lot of work. So for all you lonesome guitar playing guys out there, here's a few reasons why playing the guitar is better than dating a woman.
1. Guitars don't care if you look at other guitars. 2. And guitars don't care if you listen. Don't care if you ever listen to them. And 3. Guitars don't care if you leave the toilet seat up.
And for you guitar-playing ladies?
Guitars don't snore. You don't get helpful suggestions from your guitar's mother. And guitars don't play video games.
But Mario Kart.
Here's Sawyer Stearns performing Where Are You Now?
You came to the end. It seems you had heard. As we walked the city streets, you never said a word. When we finally sat down, your eyes were full of spite. I was desperate, I was weak, I could not put out the fight. Where are you now? Oh, where are you now? Do you ever think of me in the quiet, in the crowd? You were strangely less in pain, and you were cold, triumphant in your mind of the logic that you hold. You said no one would ever know the love that we had shared. As I took my leave to go, it was clear you didn't care. And where are you now? Where are you now? Do you ever think of me in the quiet, in the crowd? And where are you now? Where are you now? Do you ever think of me in the quiet, in the crowd? And I hear of your coming, and you're going in the town. I hear stories of your smile, I hear stories of your frown. And the darkness can descend, we can relish all the pain. But I know that's what you love, 'cause you know I love to sing. Where are you now? Where are you now? Do you ever think of me in the quiet, in the crowd? And where are you now? Where are you now? Do you ever think of me in the quiet, in the crowd?
And next up is Joy Whaley singing the Cup Song.
The Cup Song? I love that song! Red Solo Cup.
No, not that one. It's that Folgers thing, right? The best part of waking up is...
You're all wrong. Welcome, Joy Whaley.
company, and I'm leaving tomorrow. What do you say? When I'm gone, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me by my hair, you're gonna miss me everywhere. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. I've got my ticket for the long way round, the one with prettiest of views. It's got mountains, it's got rivers, it's got sights to give you shivers, but it sure would be prettier with you. When I'm gone, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me by my walk, you're gonna miss me by my talk. Oh, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone.
What's wrong?
My heart's broken. My heart's broken.
What happened? Did your dog die?
No! I just realized that if I don't sell 150 CDs, I can't pay for college tuition.
Isaac, you're ridiculous. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Allie Berry, who will let us know what we need to do if we ever get our hearts broken. Singing Mama's Broken Heart, accompanied by
Brad Stoughton.
I cut my bangs with some rusty kitchen scissors. I screamed his name till the neighbors called the cops. I numbed the pain at the expense of my liver. Don't know what I did next, all I know I couldn't stop. Word got around to the barflies, the Baptists. My mama's phone started ringing off the hook. I can hear her now saying she ain't gonna have it. Don't matter how you feel, it only matters how you go. When things don't make a girl, it's just a freak running. Hush, you're crazy and start acting like a lady. 'Cause I raised you, gotta keep it together even when you fall apart. This ain't my mama's broken heart. Wish I could be just a little less dramatic like a Kennedy when Camelot went down in flames. Leave it to me to be holding the matches when the fire trucks show up and there's nobody else to blame. Can't get revenge and keep a spotless reputation. Sometimes revenge is a choice you've gotta make. My mama came from the softer generation where you get a grip and bite your lip just to save a little face. Going big to make a girl, it's just a break of running. Hide your crazy and start acting like a lady. 'Cause I raised you better, gotta keep it together even when you fall apart. This ain't my mama's broken heart. Pound your nose, pinch your toes, line your lips and keep them closed. Cross your legs, start your eyes, never let them see you cry. Go and fix your paper, well it's just a freak running. Hide your crazy and start acting like a lady. 'Cause I raised you better, gotta keep it together even when you fall apart. This ain't my mama's broken heart.
Top 10 reasons that you should help people. When you stay at home, you get too many telemarketing calls.
Your family could use a break from you.
You might need help yourself someday.
It's hard to win a game of solitaire.
Soap operas all sound alike.
If you don't get out each day, you're old.
Why let your boss have all the fun in life? The car needs a workout.
Your mom would be proud of you.
Who cares about money? Now, please help me welcome Abby Larson singing
People help the people.
God knows what is hiding in that weak and drunken heart. Guess you kissed the girls and made them cry, those hard-faced queens of misadventure. God knows what is hiding in those weak and sunken eyes, a fiery flow of muted angels, giving love and getting nothing back. Oh, people, help the people. And if you're homesick, give me your hand and I'll hold it. People, help the people. Nothing will drag you down. Oh, and if I had a brain. Oh, and if I had a ring, I'd be cold as a stone and rich as a fool. I turned all those good hearts away. God knows what is hiding in this world of little consequence. Behind the tears, inside the lies, 1,000 slowly dying sunsets. God knows what is hiding in those weak and drunken hearts. Guess the loneliness came knocking. No one needs to be
it's time for a little audience participation. We are gonna play the Say Something 5 Times Fast game. Sounds easy, right? Okay. Unique, New York. Go ahead, try it out.
Unique New York. Unique New York. Unique New York.
I didn't hear any of you say that.
Okay.
Louder.
Okay, the next one I expect a little more participation. It's a little easier for all the choir kids. Rubber baby buggy bumpers.
Rubber baby buggy bumpers. Rubber baby buggy bumpers. Rubber baby buggy bumpers. Oh.
Okay. Toy boat. Sounds easy, but it's real hard.
Toy boat. Toy boat. Toy boat. Toy boat. Toy boat. Toy boat. Toy boat.
Okay, and this is the worst one. I can't even say it once. Rush the washing Russell.
Rush the washing Russell. Rush the washing Russell.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. All right, and with that, let's welcome to the stage the superstar singing cousins, Turner Steinke and Olivia Burkhart, who will be singing Say Something.
Say something, I'm giving up on you. I'll be the one if you want me to. Anywhere I would have followed you. Say something, I'm giving up on you. And I'm feeling so small. It was over my head. I know nothing at all. And I stumble and fall, still learning to love, just starting to crawl. Say something, I'm giving up on you. I'm sorry that I couldn't get to you. Anywhere I would have followed you. Say something, I'm giving up on you. And I will swallow my pride. You're the one that I love. I'm saying goodbye. Say something, I'm giving up on you. I'm sorry that I couldn't get to you. And anywhere I would have followed you. Say something, I'm giving up on you. Say something, I'm giving up on you. Say something.
Definitely a good adjective for those two. right, we have one more performance for you guys tonight. So we just want to take this opportunity first to let you know that there's mounds and mounds of cake left over, and we are selling 6 pieces for $5, I think. I'm pretty sure that's how that went. Okay, we're good. All right, and then on that note, we would love to thank the music parents for everything that they've done today. It's because of them that we are able to be here, and we get to do Cabaret every year, so we should just give them all a big round of applause. Against her wishes, I'd like to thank Miss Mrs. Mason and Mr. Stoughton for everything that they do, because this really wouldn't be possible without them. Let's give them a round of
You guys want a fantastic, absolutely amazing CD. Just talk to me afterwards.
And now, introducing the final act of the night, the Fall Creek Trouble Choir, performing a mashup of Just the Way You Are and Just a Dream.
And real quick, before they go
Wait, these two are alumni. Of course, you know KK and Isaac. This is Steph Larson, who happens to take a class with KK, who filled in at the very last minute because Elizabeth Gilliland was not able to make it. And she knows no one in Fall Creek other than KK, and just gave up her whole afternoon and did a great job. So let's thank our 3 MCs.